Testing, testing, testing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Just a stream test since it's just about to start. And I think that's, yeah, I think it's adequate. Yeah, should be fine. Oops, my bad. Levels a bit, and yeah, okay, I guess we can start. All right, hello again. Hi again, everyone. This is Southside. You can call me South. People sometimes call me by my real name Denzel. And yeah, here's another week of Bemani Pro League 2DX coverage. So nothing much has happened since the previous week of coverage. At the moment we're currently nursing a smaller view count. Oops. Oh. We're currently nursing a smaller view count, and seems like I'm just going to be honest, but I'm a bit doubting the future of this stream. I understand that people have their own things to do within like 8 p.m. But yeah, I'm not really sure if I should keep the show going on anymore if there's like not too many people. So yeah, I'll just be transparent about my current thoughts on the situation, but it's fine. Today the show will go on regardless, and I'll see what I can do next week to potentially yeah, I'm not, I guess it just depends on like the timings on people and such. But yeah, besides the point of that, yeah, I also decided to change the viewing angle by some demand, and now instead of looking towards the side there, it will be looking towards this. I was initially a bit resistant to changing that, but I was the change, but I figured that people wouldn't. I figured, and I was also told that people wouldn't really care about the state of my room unless it's like absolutely messy. But yeah, regardless, I think I should probably go to our like pre-starting coverage of the day, which is between yes, Apina Vrames and Game Panic. So Apina Vrames and Game Panic, and yeah, the second match will be between Silk Hat and Round 1. The most interesting thing about today is not only the debut of one new player, which is Koshi Gaya of Team Game Panic. It's that if you see the themes of the sets today from 8 to 10, 10, 11, for this match, it's all charge. So it's just gonna be full of charge, full of like holds and so all from the same main gimmick, backspin scratches, which are also considered charges apparently, and also yeah, just a lot of holding. So yeah, the first match will be between the newcomer to this tournament after like around in match 9, Koshi Gaya, and he'll be facing Nikkei from Apina Vrames. They're both considered the lower drafts of their respective teams, but we will see. But of course, all of these players are very competent, capable players. It's just that they're obviously not as strong as the perceived aces and second drafters. So yeah, they're going to be put in the last match, first match usually, and yeah, so they'll be facing off in level 8 to level 10 charges. These are songs that are, a lot of these songs are actually like quite easy to time. I think they're just not very difficult songs in general around this level. So yeah, it just might be a race to max minus and such. So yes, and the next match will be between UCCHIE and Peace. UCCHIE is known to be a very good level 12 density player, and Peace, I've called him a lot of times before, basically the master of the level 10 and the level 11. So UCCHIE's gonna have some work cut out for him to satisfy the level 10 to level 11, to fight him in level 10 to level 11s. The charges in this are, the charge songs in around level 10 to level 11 aren't very difficult to my own knowledge and such, but of course there's also some outliers, like stuff maybe like the Legendaria charge for Golden Palms. And while I've said that, yeah, a lot of them are easy to time songs, I guess around 10 to 11 are just where the hold positioning just starts to get very weird and such. And we could see all this in this match. And yes, the main event also with charge notes. It's gonna be level 12s, and it's gonna be between the two aces of the team, DOLCE for Apina Vrames and MIKAMO for Game Panic. They're both for DOLCE and MIKAMO, they're both just ridiculously good players who do timing and such. So yes, we're gonna potentially see. No, actually, with how very level 12 get and how people perform, it's not exactly it's not gonna be close. But I feel like I don't. It might not be close. It might be close, but we'll definitely see a very competitive match from these two competitors. Just DOLCE being the legend and MIKAMO being a very strong player who's like not under the radar of many people who don't keep up with the scene, I guess. So yeah, that's a summation for match nine, and now we'll be going to match 10 between Silkhat and round 1. Silkhat has been appearing in a lot in the past 3 matches, I think. And yeah, it will be also unique to their set is the theme for as you can see, there's 2 more matches that will be focusing on charges. It's definitely gonna be something for him. So so we'll be going off with Silkhat and round round 1, and the first match will be between level 8 to 10 notes between NORI and KUREI. NORI has appeared in 3 matches, but he's been pretty much the curtain jerker for the team, so to speak. This Silkhat has not really deviated from their strategy of putting the lower drafted players and behind, and obviously putting their ace SEIRYU in the last matches. As you can see, he played in 4 matches, all on the last match, which is totally understandable since SEIRYU's competition is just extremely difficult to keep up with. So it's not really something wrong per se, but it does just make you wonder what's their strategy going to be going ahead. But yeah, anyways, I digress. So we're gonna start with NORI. He's gonna be playing level 8s to level 10s. He's gonna be facing KUREI, the second drafted, the very strong player in his own right. NORI's gonna have to basically do his like absolute best to even like put a dent in KUREI, who's a fearsome player in his own right and such. Level 8 to 10 notes is an interesting category because it's just really like really like, how would I say, note heavy level 8 to 10s. Because this category is more prevalent in hard level 11s and hard level 12, so it's not really something that I could describe particularly well. And then we have this match and then they have the middle match, RKS32, or otherwise known as Junta, versus ANSA. Junta is a very, very good level 10 to 11 player too. So and ANSA is considered a lower drafted player. He's good, but facing against Junta was gonna be quite the difficult matchup. And especially what I said before with the level 10 to 11 is pretty applicable in this match too. But yeah, it's gonna be, they're either gonna pick extremely awkward to play charge songs, or they're going to or it's just gonna be a race to like maxing. And yes, of course, we're gonna have to see SEIRYU and TAKA. These players are both density gods. They're both so good at like exceedingly difficult dense charts. So some 12s in the chart section could fall into that crosshair, and it'll be interesting to see how they will fight over this. But TAKA is generally considered to be the more all-rounded player within this group. So it's the definite favorite's TAKA, but SEIRYU, he's surprised us over and over, just constantly carrying Silkhat to favorable situations. So who knows? We might see an upset. But yes, it's about to be 7:59, and the match is about to start. So I shall probably full screen the stream. So yeah, as usual, they're going to with the 5 and such. I guess I'll probably just keep it down for like the first few things, and I'll put myself back within the next matches and such. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a bit.
皆さんこんばんは。ちょっと急に始まってびっくりしちゃいました。今ねチャット欄見てたところだったんですよ。ごめんなさいね。いやコメント欄盛り上がってるなというこういうところでこう実況解説時は生だということをね。そうですね。はい。リアルタイムでお伝えしていこうと思います。リアクションがねもうねこの通り。始まったって思っちゃいました。さあということで Bemani Pro League 2022番組
Okay. As you can see, those are the 3 guests, and yeah, it's interesting. I guess they're cycling the guests like as in previous times too, because it's going through the cycle of who was the first one? Yeah, UCCHIE. Now it's Nuko, and it's going to be Eika again next week, I assume. Anyways, yeah. Interesting live show actually. I didn't really expect to see those 2 Course K songs being played. I know Special One and I Know You Know. Considerably easier too. Anyways, yes, we'll just currently wait for the chatter between the commentators. I'm sorry I'm not able to translate this, but yeah. But yeah, it's Araki Misuzu, Toshiya, and today the guest is Nuko. I guess since I covered the matchups already and they're just gonna probably do the same coverage, I guess I'll just probably bring up potential songs that they might be using within the stream for today. It's gonna be quite easy to check. It's gonna be quite easy to check because 5 out of 6 matches just use like the same kind of like archetype. So, anyways, it's fine. Let's see. Okay, so the first match is all gonna be charge related. So we're gonna have to see. I think the biggest landmine song. I think the biggest landmine song that they're gonna pick for the 8 to 10 is potentially Ride on the Light High Grade Mix Legendaria. A very difficult song. A very difficult song. Another one is also Soldier's Waltz. Another very difficult song. And yeah, they're going over the standings. I didn't do this, but yes, round 1 is currently taking a very far lead right now, and Silk Hat is actually in 2nd place. They managed to draw the match thanks to the efforts of SEIRYU. And so let's see. And so with Game Panic, they also have about 1 victory in the bag. They have 1 victory in the bag and 1 draw. They're going to attempt to take top 2 to top 3. Leisureland had 2 draws and 1 loss, and yeah, Apina Vrames are also currently on 1 draw, 1 loss, and they're going to do their best to get on the board today. Supernova Tohoku is not in a good spot right now. They're the only one with 2 losses. Definitely Game Panic and Apina Vrames will make some ground. Not sure if round 1 will extend their lead, or Silk Hat can also potentially extend their lead and go to the maintain top 4. I'd say. This is the matchup for today, as I previously covered before already. And yeah, so yeah, I'm going to seeing the song list right now, I can already see potentially some scary picks like Soldier's Waltz, a revival around Heroic Verse, very difficult charge. It did not have charge notes before, but it became a very difficult charge note song. Another one is Donkey Donk. I wouldn't call it a hard song, but I would say that it's a pretty difficult. It's a pretty awkward positioning song too. Or they could also potentially play it safe. There's a lot of safe songs here. Like last time when there was a charge note song, the song was Pink Rose. There's a lot of like other safe picks too, like Psycho Sheep Rhythm, Atomic Age, and Miami Sunset Drive. I'm actually not sure about Atomic Age. It's a revival too. Then 10 to 11 has all the 10s that all the 10s which are within the song pool that I discussed before, but now there's also 11s, and the 11s consist of like Acid Pumper, Absolute Course K Remix, Absolute Legendaria. People can also play it safe within this with like picking Miracle Meets, Alicia, New Sensation. Yeah, actually, oh yeah, there's a lot of actually really scary songs within here. There's UMMU or Umu, I don't know how people call it, but UMMU by Topazolite. There's also Wolf 1061 by Exion, another very difficult 11 that's full of charge notes. There's Onigami by DJ Toto. And yeah, oh, they also included the recent unlock, Scandal, also very difficult, an Osamu Kubota piano song. And I'm also seeing two more of the first magnitude, Dawn Saga, and also Dawn Saga, and yeah, Rock Onna. The 10 to 11 section surprisingly has a lot of very difficult songs. I did not expect to see some of those there, but yeah. This is interesting though. That means there's also some very density heavy 11s within it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Oops. Give me a moment. Alright, so the match is about to begin. I haven't covered 12s, but I guess I could probably talk about it. The typical intro with Winner's Proof by Hummer, Course K, feat. Kanasa from Bless 4. Let me just check what are within the chart level 12s. Quite obvious it is. Wow, yeah. 12 is also no snuff in difficulty, actually. I apologize for my misreporting. Yes, in the comments, Evan Moody asked, 2 matches every week, right? Yeah, 2 matches every week. That's correct. Alright, now we're going to the team introductions right now. By Apina Vrames. Their motto is, I believe it was, victory is a sight. Oh crap, I forgot what it was. I'm so sorry. Alright, starting first, Nikkei. A markedly low turn to the diagram. In the second round, Uchi. And of course, the demon king himself, DOLCE, right here. Back, and now we're going to see their competition, Game Panic. Actually translated the names. Actually translated their like slogans or taglines, but I don't have it. Why does Nikkei look so tired? He's so tired of being here. Well, he got some tough competition. I'm so sorry. yes. And yes, Koshigaya, Peace, and Mikamo. Make up Team Game Pack today. Today is Koshigaya's debut, his first match ever, within the 9th match. So yeah. And yes, as described before, all of the songs will be charge notes and all that. And okay, the 30-second countdown has begun. We will see Nikkei's and Koshigaya's pick in suit. Level 8 to 10 charge notes. Still considered quite alright. There's some landmine songs within 10s, like I described before, but it's gonna be interesting to see what's going to Team Game Panic repping right there. They're either gonna go for easy to time or just hard songs to mess with the other player. So Nikkei, Koshigaya, 8 to 10 charge. It's gonna be a charge-filled day today. So let's go. Let's see. Golden Palms. Wow. Okay. Yeah. A pretty standard pick actually. Level 10. Not hard, but not easy. Oh my God. That's a very scary pick actually. Last Century Melancholic by Taku Takahashi from M-Flow. So it seems like they're both going for Nikkei is going for a standard level 10 and Koshigaya is going for a hard level 10. Not only is Last Century Melancholic full of hell charge notes, it's also heavy with scales. It's heavy with scales. I had trouble clearing it myself, so it's like Golden Palms as the first song. It's gonna be it's actually just a standard level 10, so it's like it's definitely gonna be another timing race too. So yeah, there's not, but yeah, it's not as bad as Last Century Melancholic, which is just like peppered with constant scales in between on top of the health. And yes, as pointed out by Robert in the comments right there, it's for heavy with Zure. It's actually why it's hard to time too. If there are any problems with the audio levels, please let me know. We're going to be starting with Nikkei's pick, level 10, Golden Palms by Dirty Androids. We're going Nikkei opting for Mirror and Koshigaya going for non-random. It's a very funky song. As expected of the song god himself, Dirty Androids. He has not ever made a bad song in the game. Nikkei off to an early lead, and as you can see, the notes are quite uneven, which is what they call zure, as described by Robert in the comments too. The notes being this uneven makes it really hard to time actually. But it's by no means a very difficult song. The Legendaria is known for like with harder like. Nikkei is still with a 20 point lead right now. It's just like wonder if he could. But the thing about this song is there's not really any like special limit. Ah, there we go, the breakdown, full of like all the charge. It's hard to imagine him losing his lead at this point actually, since it's not a particularly difficult song. Oh, right there. Yeah, the commentators noted it too. The charge there with the scratch is really awkward. People always like miss there usually if they're not prepared for it. But wow, Nikkei is still maintaining about a 20-point lead. Could very well take the first song for Apina Vrames right now. In their element right now. And yeah, this is the ending, and it's quite simple. Can't really see Nikkei losing it unless unless he just walks away or something. But yeah, first song goes to Apina Vrames. Good job by Nikkei. And you see right there, yeah, much better job on timing by Nikkei right there. Koshigaya just like about 20 points, 30 points behind. 20 points behind, yeah, my goodness. So we'll be going to Koshigaya's pick right now, which is Last Century Melancholic by DJ Taku, aka Taku Takahashi from M-Flow. What a mouthful of artist credit, but yeah. Taku Takahashi from M-Flow. He contributed. That song was a contribution to Cannonball, if I'm not mistaken, and he contributed one more song in Rootage. Legendary. He's a legendary DJ and producer who was part of the group M-Flow, pretty influential rap group. But yeah, we begin, and yeah, both competitors opting for random because yes. The scales of the song are no joke. You'd ideally want better placed notes compared to what the non-random has. Nikkei with a 1-point lead, and yes, as you can see, here are the charge notes. They are held charge notes, if I'm not wrong. Because of the effect that's right there. And yeah, and as you can see, it's very uneven. And it's building up to a dubstep drop right about now. Nikkei still holding on to his small lead right now. And yeah, this is a scratch section right now. Koshigai is still on FC, but Nikkei is still holding on to his small lead. The break right now, and it seems like seems to be going well for both contestants right now. Oh, Koshigai actually not that far. And I think we're gonna build up to the last section where we're gonna see the held charge notes with all the stairs. We're gonna see how the stairs are going to random now. Oh, not yet. My goodness, I forgot about that. Yeah, full of the stairs right now. A bit, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. My goodness. Oh wow, that's not a good position. Oh my god, 10 points, and Nikkei takes the first 2 points for Apina Vrames. Such a good, and yes, what a good song to get it on. Good job on Nikkei, maintaining his timing. Very elite timing right there on that song. And with that, Apina Vrames gets the first 2 points for today's matchup, and will be followed by the middle match. 30 seconds, same genre, charge. We're gonna see UCCHIE and Peace. Peace, very good at level 10s to 11s, as I keep telling the audience. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. UCCHIE can use his density to his advantage. Actually, there's some pretty nasty picks at the level 10 to 11, which be like UMMU. What else is there actually? Good lord, I forgot already. But yeah, no matters. We'll be seeing their picks right now. Charge, level 10 11. UCCHIE from Apina Vrames versus Peace from Game Panic. Wolf 1061. Yeah, there we go. That's a difficult song. Very heavy. Oh, the strategy card being used. It is being re-rolled, and we'll find out Gradius 2012. What a change. Absolute Legendaria by Peace. Interesting take. Absolute Legendaria, I think it was quite difficult too. But yes, from Wolf 1061, which is a very difficult high tier 11. Scratch card of the way, no, strategy card of the way. Geez, why do I say scratch card? I'm addicted to gacha, I guess. Strategy card of the way, and it's going to go, and it's gonna go to Gradius 2012, which is a not, I don't think it's a difficult song per se, but yeah, it's not a difficult song. It's just more in the, yeah, it has a speed change. I admittedly do not remember much about Gradius 2012, but it went from it got gotcha'd away from Uchi's strength to something that's, I'm pretty sure Peace can play very well too, very well. It's gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna be done right here. Playing in the background right now is not a charge song, but yes, we're about to start. Konami Remix, Gradius 2012 by Sota Fujimori. Another level 10. They're about to start the match. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Both opting for random. Uchi going as first one. Randoming this, I remember the song being quite scale heavy, if I'm not wrong. But so yeah, I think random. I think they know what they're doing with the random. Of course, this is a remix of the old Gradius song by Sota Fujimori. Came out in 2DX Tricoro. Still no charges yet, but I think we should see it soon. Oh, there we go. The single, the double. But wow, Uchi going to a small lead right now. As much as I talk up Peace, I have to remember too that Uchi, very capable player. Oh wow, Peace just taking the lead now. Actually, in retrospect, there's not too much of the charge. Wow, he let go of that one, and yeah. For some reason, Peace is letting go of those. It's just right now. Very close. Oh my god, they're quite literally right beside each other. And we're about to reach the end of the song right now. And yes, this is where the charge notes get really problematic. So close. Basically at one point they're tied. Oh my god. Oh my god, Uchi taking 1 point. Now Peace. It's quite literally anybody's game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Peace clutching out the victory by 2 points. Such a close match. Heart pounding finish. Good job by Peace to take the win for his team. Very close, as you can see. It's literal 2-point difference right there. Now we're gonna go to Peace's choice, Absolute Legendaria. Absolute, a very old song. Received a Legendaria around, I'm not sure, but I did receive a new Legendaria around there. But yes, now we're going to see both opting for mirror. And yes, yes, held charge notes. It's just held charge notes. So you can't really be, so if you're trying to clear this, you really can't be careless with that note. But this being a scoring tournament, every hold counts. You really can't. And wow, that is dense right there. Yes. Yeah, like it's noticeably a packed song. They both seem to be doing quite well though. UCCHIE with a small lead right now. This is a part, yeah, no charge, but yeah, seems to be a pretty timing friendly area. Yes, this is the slow part, and Absolute is known for its last seconds, like its final like measures, where it just slows down to an absolute crawl. And of course, holding this while, of course, he's caught up, and wow, oh my god, it's so close. They're literally like 2 points apart. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Just 3 points. Peace holding the line right now. They're both still effing the song. Oh my god. The last is really going to make it. And now. Oh my god. Peace takes it. He got that last part very well. It was close. Then UCCHIE messed up the back, and now Peace took 4 points for Game Panic right there. Unfortunate for UCCHIE right there. He got a lot of normal grades at the back. So now it's gonna be 4, and yes. DOLCE needs to win both matches to win it for Apina Vrames, and MIKAMO will have to just win one match to make it a Game Panic victory. It won't be by much though if he only wins by one match, but if he wins both matches, it's going to be quite a sizable lead. But of course, it's such a high mountain to climb versus DOLCE, the legendary player. And yes, as told before, another charge section. We're gonna see all those noodles all day, every day between DOLCE and MIKAMO. We're gonna see level 12s. We're gonna see their choices right now. DOLCE's choice. Oh my god, Hell or Hell. Of course he picks the song with a lot of scratches, which counts as a chart song. MIKAMO, Big Somtam by Ajurika. Yes, that's a very that's considered an easy song to time for level 12, so it's gonna be a max battle, I guess. Big Somtam is, yeah. Not only it's easy to time, it's also it has a lot of those. It has a lot of like weird double stairs within the chart. It's going to be interesting. DOLCE of course playing to his own strengths, because Hell or Hell is a scratch song, and DOLCE is definitely DOLCE is definitely the strongest scratcher within the tourney. His competition's all in Korea, which isn't participating within this tournament. It's gonna be an interesting battle for sure. Big Somtam is gonna be a battle for like it's gonna be a max minus battle, I feel. While Hell or Hell, it's very leading to DOLCE. But as I mentioned, if MIKAMO wins this, Game Panic will win. And if by some miracle he can get Hell or Hell, I guess if he can get Hell or Hell, it'll be crazy. Evan Budi bring up if Koreans can join BPL. Yes, there's going to be so much competition instantly right there. But yes, we're going to be starting with DOLCE's pick. Shinjigoku something Hell or Hell. We just call it Hell or Hell. By DJ Technorch and LED Light T. And yes, DOLCE going for Mirror and MIKAMO going for non-random. This is a scratch song, but it's also a charge song, so yes, Dolce really picking to his strengths. Going for non-ran and mirror though, it's a pretty interesting choice, I guess. There we go. Dolce in his element right now. You see, it's a scratch song. Where are the charges? Yes, there are the charges. Just by technicality, it is a charge song. Well, yeah, those are. Well, yeah, it does pick up in the charges later on too. But of course, people know Hell or Hell more as a scratch song, as for obvious reasons. Right there. MIKAMO keeping up very well though. Yeah, Dolce like increasing the lead constantly on FC on very good accuracy. MIKAMO messed up a few times already. This is the break section where all the charges notes come out in full view right now. Oh wow. My goodness, so clean by the two competitors, but this is such a hard climb for MIKAMO. If he can return, I'd be very surprised because the ending's gonna start with the scratches soon. At the moment, we're taking a break from the scratches, but yes. Dolce is also on FC. And here we go, the ending. Absolutely brutal scratching right there. Seems like it's a game, and oh my god. Oh my god, an FC! Oh my god! As expected, the Demon King, the Scratch Master Dolce, max minus 76. What a score! Very close to his personal best. No, not close actually, but yeah. But we'll be seeing if MIKAMO can still take one for the team right here with Big Somtam. This is not full of scratches. And MIKAMO is a very strong accuracy player. But Dolce is too though, so it actually could go to anyone. So yeah. Big Somtam, Drum Step by Ajurika. This is a new song in Bistrover actually. The thing to definitely watch on this song are the double stairs in the charges. The double stairs patterns within the song are brutal, very fast. Both players opting for non-ran. And yes, it is the song that you hear during the starting of each day. The non-ran for this, the non-random pattern for this song is actually quite comfortable. Actually, really enjoy playing it myself, so which is why I can totally see. Wow, the double stairs right there. It seems like nothing for these players. Oh, Dolce missed, but he still has the lead. MIKAMO doing as much as he can to catch up right there. Even though Dolce is known for his scratching, he's an elite timer, and he's an elite timer and has some elite density too. So yeah, he's pretty much the all-around player other than TAKA. Oh my god, they're on the tie right now actually. Still in a tie, oh my goodness. But yes. And here we go. Oh my god, 2-point lead by Dolce right now. MIKAMO still on FC, but seems like he's doing his best to keep up his combo too. Dolce still on his elite timing right now. My goodness, 1 point difference. Such a tense match. Oh my god, we're nearing the end right now. Increasing the lead to 2, and yes, the ending. It's getting real packed right here. Oh my god, this is so tense. 5 points. There's still some more double stairs coming in the end. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! 1 point win! Oh my god! What what? I'm speechless. Oh my goodness. Apina Vrames takes it. Game Panic gets handed their first loss by DOLCE. Winning by 1 point. What a hype match. That match between UCCHIE and Peace was close, and this too. Oh my god. Good job by MIKAMO, but DOLCE is the Demon King for a reason. By the skin of his teeth, he just wins by 1 point. Oh my goodness. And wow, they're both equally on the board now. That's crazy. Yeah, that's actually insane. They're both equal on the board with Silkat too. Yeah, my goodness, I'm actually kind of at a loss for words. Kind of at a loss for words at what just happened. Amazing play by DOLCE. MIKAMO did his best to MIKAMO just basically did his best to catch up and make their lives hell, but oh my god. Insane. I'm still taken aback at those results. My goodness, I'm so sorry. But I guess we'll be going to the next match soon. What a tense match day today. Oh my goodness. There's the matches between UCCHIE and Peace, which also came down to like very, very close. Literal 2 points. And then there's DOLCE and MIKAMO on Big Somtam. Jesus Christ, my goodness. All MIKAMO had to do was win one, but DOLCE said, "No, sir, you're not getting that victory today over us." And now they're all equal on the board. My goodness. What a hype match day. I think this is the most hype I've been. And yes, brought in the comments, they should let DOLCE complete the 10th KC. But yeah, DOLCE wasn't actually banned. He just formally retired. He just made it very public. He only got himself out of retirement from competitive play in BPL due to I guess the monetary, due to I guess the esports and all that. Yeah. Oh my god. But yes, people in the audience also feeling, yeah, not only the commentators and me, but people in the chat right now also felt the hype of that last match. Literal 1 point difference. They could have they even could have tied right there, but no sir. DOLCE just went off and put his team into contention, especially since they were behind before. My goodness. Good. Thanking all the competitors, and now we're going to move to the next match for today between Silkat and round 1. As I covered before, yes, this is going to be the matches for today, and it's going to be NORI versus KUREI, level 8 to 10 notes. An interesting category, I should say. Junta versus ANSA, level 10 to 11 charge. SEIRYU and final match will be the aces, SEIRYU and TAKA on charge. With how difficult the 12s potentially could be, I've seen the list, and yes, SEIRYU and TAKA could be another close match actually, with how good SEIRYU is at density. He's definitely gonna pick to his strength right there, which is a very dense, that's like level 12. Like a lot of dense level 12s in the selections just now, if I'm not wrong. Wow, TAKA completely red fade right there. repping round one so hard he turned his hair red.
非常にちょっと緊張していますね。ただ、そのいろんな選手から清流選手を倒せるのは豊しかいないって言われたりもしているので、ここで清流選手とバトルできるのはすごい嬉しいですし、しっかり価値をもぎ取っていきたいなと思いますので、皆さんぜひ応援の方よろしくお願いします。
But yes, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a lot of very difficult ones too, like Triumph, Unbelief. Yeah, these are all very difficult 12s. Echidna, Eroica. Eroica might be a pick by SEIRYU. SEIRYU has the world record on it currently. Though of course Utaka, other than DOLCE, probably one of the best all-rounder players. This is all gonna be pretty good for him too. And yeah, Silkhat are fighting to basically just keep their lead right now, since they weren't exactly the most favored team to win. Round one wasn't either, honestly, but people and even me, we really underestimated the powers of KUREI and Utaka. They're on the board with 2 victories, and could Silkhat be the first? And yeah, these teams are both undefeated. This is the first time we're gonna see one of these teams lose. Will it be round one or will it be Silkhat? This is gonna be interesting. The first match was very favored to round one though. NORI facing against KUREI. I'm not sure about their aptitude with lower level songs, but KUREI currently has world records and NORI doesn't necessarily have some. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. It seems like there's some technical issues. And okay. Yeah, there we go. So sorry about that. But yeah. What a time for like the video to just pause right there. My goodness. But yeah, NORI and KUREI, interesting for 8 to 10 notes. This is a category I didn't really think much about, even for some reason. It's just because when you see notes, you usually associate them with level 12s. And yeah, the song list is somewhat random. Yeah, it's got all kinds of songs here. It's such a big song pool actually that I'm not actually sure what they're going to pick. All sorts of level 8s, all sorts of 9s, and all sorts of 10s. So many choices for this round. Really interesting. Again, the match opener with Winner's Proof beat Kanasa from Less 4. Here we go with the match. The 10th match of this entire tournament. Silkhat versus round 1. Coming out first, Team Silkhat. This is the only tagline I can read, so I can definitely read it off the top of my head. And the 3 competitors today will be NORI, Mr. Data himself. Yeah, RKS32, or otherwise known as Junta, And the so far contender for MVP of this tourney, SEIRYU, again going the last match. Oh, he bowed differently. SEIRYU just being the overall MVP so far. And now we're going to see team round 1. I promise I'll have the taglines memorized so I can read them off next time. I mean, KUREI, yes. We'll be facing our first match, NORI against NORI. Second, ANSA. Doing a cute pose right there. And the man who turned his hair red just rep his team, TAKA, the captain. What a choice for a fade. We'll be starting off with the matches soon, and we're going to find out NORI and KUREI's selection for the first match. This is the first match is going to be actually very interesting. The song pool is huge. All sorts of level 8s, all sorts of level 9s, all sorts of 30s, all sorts of level 10s. What the fuck am I saying? 30s. Believe. It's gonna be definitely interesting because with that big of a song pool, NORI and KUREI will definitely go to their strengths, and they're both very good, and they're both known for their density. Yes. So we're going to be seeing their choices in 3 minutes. And they might use strategy cards. I'm not really sure if they've used theirs already, but yes, NORI versus KUREI, level 8 to 10 notes. We're gonna see NORI's pick and Kakume. Oh my goodness, what a pick! And they changed it. Of course they will. And it's randomed out into Shuriken by Driver. What a way fate has, huh? And yeah, KUREI's pick, Tizona del Cid. Wow, very. And it gets strategy out again. We're not gonna see that. It's gonna be strategy again. Ghost Revival by LED. What an old song. Both of their choices random out from Kakume. A very scale heavy song. Scale heavy song changed into Shuriken, which is an interesting song, I will say. and KUREI's pick, Tizona del Cid, it got changed to Ghost Revival, a very old song. I admittedly don't know much about Ghost Revival other than it being really old because it's because it is an LED it's an old LED song. And Shuriken, yeah, it was quite an experience. I played it once in Cinnabus and I did not really continue playing it again. Shuriken being very, it's not as scaly as Kakume, but there's a lot. But of course, if you see Kakume, you're gonna definitely want to change that. Kakume is just not epic. Unepic, as they will say. Oh man. Just an unepic experience all around. Countdown time. 4, 3, 2, 1. NORI and KUREI. First match. Shuriken by Hige Driver. That's R random and random. So KUREI is going for R random? Yeah, sorry. Give me a moment actually. Oh, I have to see that properly. Yes, R random and random. R random on KUREI, random on NORI. Yeah, this is a very chiptune song by Hige Driver. KUREI off to the early lead right now, and yes, a very classic action game 8-bit song, as mentioned by Toshiya right there. Nori doing his best to keep up, but yes, KUREI is a much higher seeded player, and he's on FC right now, but it's going to be difficult for him to pick up the pace from them.
課題の持つですけども、若干ここにはチャージノート、開幕と、こういった中盤のところは若干チャージノートの、要素もあるんですけど、基本的には16分いいですね。
Wow.
ここからはもう16で盛り上がる。
And it builds up, and here we go. The breakdown. Honestly, it's honestly not too far if you look at a numbers perspective. But on a song like this, and with these players being very good, any lead lost is pretty much a lead that's totally gone, unless it's like an extraordinarily different song. So yeah, I feel like the match has basically gone to KUREI for this song. Nori on FC, but unfortunately unable to time it as well as KUREI. Oh no, not in FC too actually, but wow. Maintain the combo. KUREI taking the first point for round 1. Yeah, you can see the stark difference in timing right there. KUREI just being much better at that aspect there. We'll be going to the next song, Ghost Revival by LED. Very interesting song to see come up. Tizona del Cid is much easier to time, I guess? I'm not really sure though, but Tizona del Cid is not considered an easy song to time, I guess. And here we go. Nori opting for random and KUREI going non-ran. The commentators are shocked. The commentators are shocked as with their exclamations of Seiki, which means non-random chart. As you can tell, it's a very old LED song. Wow, the build up right there, and oh no, Nori is quite behind right now. All KUREI needs to do is just maintain this momentum and should be good. Wow, yeah, that's difficult. Those build-ups, man, very difficult. Both these players very competent, of course, and they just comboed it. But in a timing tournament, comboing is not necessarily the most important. About 20 plus point difference from Nori and between Nori and KUREI. Wow, the build-ups here. Actually much more difficult than I expected it to be. A lot of scales and yeah, such a hard song at the time, my goodness. But of course, in the hands of these players, they're gonna score it quite handily here. But wow, KUREI just off to the races. Nori's not gonna be able to catch up at all like this. Oh, unfortunate, but KUREI takes the first round for round 1. My goodness. The random didn't work out well for Nori. KUREI opting for the non-ran, probably for the better. And yes, we're gonna go to the next match. We're gonna go back to Charge City here with Junta versus Junta from Silcat and ANSA from round 1. This is gonna be an important round for Silcat to gain some ground. And if they completely lose this round, SEIRYU must win his match totally just to even tie right now. And facing TAKA, that's not very good. And facing TAKA, that's not a very good prognosis to have. We will be going to the middle match. Junta versus ANSA. The strategies are going to be probably the same actually, more density focused. And here is Junta's pick, Donkey Donk. Wow, he's going for the accuracy route it seems. ANSA's pick will be Golden Palms Legendaria. We saw Golden Palms another, but we're gonna see the Legendaria right now. The Legendaria is a much more bad chart, much more bad chart to play. Just such if the another, even though it's hard to time, was a markedly easier chart, and the Legendaria is not only a hard song to time, it's a hard song though, but it's a hard song to even like hard clear just because of the hell charge notes within the song. But Junta picking Donkey Donk. It has some awkward holds, being one of the first hell charge note songs. But yeah, I guess it's not really easy to time either. A lot of staircases with holds and such, and also in general the song has surprisingly a lot of scales, you know, just smaller scales, smaller notes. Seems like they're about to gear up. If you see the footage, they actually have selected the song. And yes, we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Donkey Donk. And Junta going for Mirror and ANSA going for Non-Grand. Very close match at the moment. Nothing notable to mention right now, other than this part's deceptively hard to time actually. The notes in between and such. And we're gonna go to the hell charge notes here. You can see, as you can see, the notes look much different on Junta's side, and that's actually how they look on default. It's just that, yeah, that's how they look on default. The other competitors have had ANSA's color scheme, which is another different note scheme. Yeah, you can see it's deceptively hard to time in my opinion. Oh, he dropped his number. He flinched. It's a very close match too though, and we're gonna stop with the charges and we're gonna enter. Oh, scratch, and there we go. We're going back to the mini stairs right there. Oh my goodness, they're tied right now. And now I think, oh, Junta took the lead there. And they're gonna go back to the holds, the hell charges right here. Small, you know, peppered with some small stairs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, another close match. 1 point difference right now. Oh my god! Junta winning his pick by 2 points. Right at the end scratches. ANSA messed up the back, but Junta getting it the last two. Oh my goodness, they almost have the exact same distributions too. Oh my goodness. 33 grades apiece. Oh my goodness. Junta just clinching the victory at the end. Today is just full of these matches, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Whoa. Just 2 point victory. Junta was elated there. And we're gonna see now Golden Palms Legendaria. ANSA's pick. A much more difficult song to time and to even play in general, honestly. If Junta wins this, it's gonna be a good big morale boost for Team Silkhat. Both opting for Mirror being player 1. very similar in the first, but yes, there we go, the hell charge notes. And this part is more packed than the original chart. And yet, and you see the notes are uneven in this chart, so it just makes it harder to chart. Very like tight match, and yeah, the backspin right there. You think the backspins right there are also held charge notes, by the way, so you should, if you're attempting to clear, you should not miss them. Wow, taking 1 point lead, and here we go, the breakdown. This part was much more empty in the original chart, and yeah, now it's just peppered with held charge notes. Scratch there, and this is a very awkward position to charge, to put all the charge notes. Oh my god, another super close match. Oh, ANSA coming up victorious, and this is the deciding point right now. Junta can still come back. Oh my god, this is the last part of the song though. It doesn't seem like Junta can catch up. Oh, unfortunate. And wow, ANSA claps back with his pick too. Very hype right there. And they both have 3 points apiece. No, not 3 points apiece, my bad. 2 to 4 right now. My goodness, close matches, especially on Donkey Donk right there. And then we're gonna go to the main event. SEIRYU versus TAKA. Of course, if TAKA wins this, of course, if TAKA even wins one match, if he even wins one match, Silk Hat will be dealt their first loss. But if SEIRYU, the unsung MVP of this tournament, could be like, could just take it for the team again, Silk Hat will be first on the board potentially. Level 12 charges. A lot of very dangerous songs within this category. Requiem, Unbelief, Triumph, SEIRYU TAKA, Eroica. That's another. We could potentially see Eroica pick like SEIRYU. Eroica, yes, he picked his niche right there. And of course, strategy the way. Beat Prisoner, my goodness. And now TAKA's pick, Hell or Hell. Hell or Hell. And they're not changing that, my goodness. Hell or Hell, wow. That's gonna be a very difficult song for SEIRYU to win. As I said before, TAKA is just good at everything, and SEIRYU is more known for his density more so than his scratching. It's gonna be a very interesting. And they basically threw away his best song, Eroica, to Beat Prisoner, actually, which is something that he should still be able to do, but the prognosis for Silk Hat's victory does not seem very well right now. And round 1 could possibly assert their lead even more with this victory today. Of course, we're gonna see if that's even going to happen. Will SEIRYU be able to dethrone TAKA? He turned his hair red today. Will it give him extra powers? The stage going to the current song, and yes, we're going to be going to the first song, Beat Prisoner. It's a very dense, difficult song, so it could be to SEIRYU's advantage. But TAKA, of course, you can't count TAKA. He has the most world records, and they're both going non-random. Interesting. As noted in the comments, yes, Yutaka is a server second on Breed Prisoner right now. And yes, he's going to this early lead. SEIRYU bungling the front part a lot. The scariest part of Beat Prisoner is not the front, it'll be the back. The break right now. Oh, the lead's actually small now. Currently the league, and it's gonna build up to absolute chaos, I'd say. Charges, and yes. 3, backspin, and here we go. And here we go. The dun 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 dun. The back while scratches. Wait. Oh my god, he's actually so close right now. Again. Oh my goodness, it's so close. SEIRYU still on FC. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! 11-point victory by Yutaka, as expected. My god. One of the scariest competitors, asserting his dominance. His red hair, just giving him power too. And yes, it seems like it's a walk. Silkhat's not going to win today. All Silkhat will be able to do is get some consolation points right now, but it doesn't seem likely with Hell or Hell being another song today. Yutaka going for non-random and SEIRYU going for mirror. This song is going well so far for both winners, but here we go. Still very close. Oh, Yutaka going to the early lead. SEIRYU's very good too. Super dense stuff, but scratches. Oh man, the big problematic part. Oh no, seems like Yutaka just off to the races. Of course the title of the song could still change, but Yutaka is definitely not gonna let that happen. Oh man. Both just clenches, both just got that part all fine. Son. And yeah, the charge notes in the song are actually, it's not what people feel. It's more than scratches. But yeah, since it has a considerable amount of charge notes, it's gonna be part of the song. But yes, it seems like it's impossible for SEIRYU to make back that, to make it all back. And yes, the going matches too. It's just not even for consolation points. And my goodness, it is not SEIRYU's strength to scratch. So yeah. Meanwhile, Yutaka is just good at everything. So yeah, unfortunate, but Ranwa will cop 10 points today with Silkhat copping 2. and round 1 have another victory in their books. You really cannot underestimate them at all. Good job by ANSA for also taking more points for his team, especially with a tough competitor like Junta. But yes, round 1's gonna go with their 3rd victory of the entire tournament right now, squarely in front. Fist bumps all around, and fist bumps being thrown all around, and we're going to see standing. Some well wishes, it seems, and we should probably see the standing. What a match day. Seems like after today, yes. Oh my goodness, what a far lead. That's insane, actually. Silk had just 4 matches in, 21 points, and 36 on round 1. Ridiculous. It's gonna be interesting to see. Round 1 seemed to be in such a strong position at the moment, and it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen for the rest of this first stage. Seems like round 1's a lock for winning, unless Utaka or KUREI, or Utaka, KUREI, ANSA, or even Tenin just like do big mistakes. It's gonna be interesting. I guess the next focus is gonna be battle for 2nd place at this point. No one can beat Utaka. Even DOLCE could only hold him off to a draw. But you can say that about DOLCE too, actually. You put him on the 12, that's an easy 6 points right there. Wow. What a great fight by Silk Hat. They've gone undefeated until today. Quite impressive, especially since their team was not the favorites to win too. But of course their luck seems to have run out. And that'll conclude the matches for today. Actually, we'll be sticking around to see if there's any news related to the 2DX or anything, or just any new thing that they're going to announce. And we're gonna see the matches for next week. And yeah, that should be it for today's stream. Actually, it's been such an interesting week. They strategy carded SEIRYU's Eroica pick away, which could have gotten his Silk Hat at least some more points, but no, they're going to go and they're going to fish today with just 2, which is unfortunate. Which means if the other teams perform well for the next matches, it's gonna be insane. They're gonna potentially be in the bottom if the other teams perform better than they did today. No, don't mention it, Evan. Don't mention it, Evan. I'm here. I'm here to inform people about the tourney, and that will be and so be it. What kind of I don't know what I just said, but yeah. I appreciate the comment. This has been the conclusion of the charge-filled day. I'm actually so surprised that there's 5 out of 6. They're thanking all the competitors, and I guess we'll be going to the next announcements. Yes, Oshirase. And wow, yeah, they're advertising the BPL mode again. You can fight your friends with BPL rules, selecting level range, distribution, and what kind of stage will it be, and how many songs will there be. And yes, this will be by passwords only. So, and again, this is the 4th iteration of the esports jerseys for all the teams. It's gonna be the 4th iteration. Orders stop at 31st of July, and they'll be sent out by 9th of. And one of those jerseys is what Nuko is wearing. I guess there's not much. I guess there's not any new news this week. Fortunate. Unfortunate, I guess, but yeah. I guess if there are comments, I guess I'll probably say that I might be considering bringing a guest to commentate with me next week when I do it. But yes, that'll be the news for them, and yes. So yeah, I think I'll possibly be bringing over some guests to potentially commentate with me next week. Just talk over with Discord and it'll just pick up. And yes, we're going to the next match. Game Panic and Leisureland. MIKAMO going for the first match this time. The Ace going for the first match. He's gonna fight Umamune from Leisureland. Peace will be level 8 to 10 notes again. It's gonna be a very wide range. Peace again fighting the second match against Dinosaur. A rematch between both of them, I think. Unless I'm misremembering, but yeah. They will be fighting both in middle match. Level 10 to 11 Softland, which is what they're both doing. And Koshi Gaia will be facing Ipin, level 12 notes. They're gonna be very difficult. It's gonna be a very difficult battle for Koshi Gaia, especially against Ipin, the ace of Leisureland. Very interesting decision by Game Panic to put MIKAMO in the first match. It's not really, especially since he's the best player, and it's only gonna get 2 points if he beats Umamune beats Umamune in both songs. It's only gonna be 2 points. I guess they're just aiming for points. That's the strategy, I guess. But yes, as I said, Koshi Gaia is gonna have quite the battle against Ipin. He's gonna have to work really hard for those points. With how Ipin is so good at. And that'll be the second week where we see Koshi Gaia in, and he's gonna be facing the main event. Right there, gonna be in the main event. Peace and Dinosaur will be an interesting match. Both very good, both very proficient Softland, and Dinosaur being a Poppin, being the second best Poppin player in the world, knows a lot about Softland too. And wow, okay, Supernova Tohoku will be facing Apina Vrames. Fripp will be facing Kentan. This will be Kentan's second match. It'll be Fripp's second match too. Oh, it seems like Supernova Tohoku will be resting Willow for this week, as Keel will be facing Uchi and KUREI will be facing DOLCE on Scratch. Well, that's oh man, KUREI versus DOLCE on Scratch. I'm so sorry in advance to KUREI because that's gonna be such a difficult battle. We can kind of even assume that Apina Vrames has just won this match with that. But yeah, Fripp will be facing Kentan. Level 8 to 10 notes again. Wow, interesting. They're going to that. They're dipping into that a lot. Kyo will be facing Uchi on level 10 to 11 charge. Uchi will have to play another song within that pool again, and KUREI will be facing DOLCE on level 12 scratch. He's gonna it's the 2DX equivalent of fighting a bear hand to hand, I guess. Definitely very I can see the match favoring very heavily to Apina Vrames, but you never know in this tournament. Supernova Tohoku could even potentially take Vrames by surprise. Gonna be the match of his life right there. Dolce is definitely gonna pick something, a Mass Mad song or something. Though there's not much choice in level 12 scratch from what I can remember. It's mostly just Mass Mad 12 and stuff like level 1 or level 2. Level 1, level 2. What if they counted Suikyo? Yeah, I think they do. Suikyo no Ikukai, that's a tough song too. So that'll be the matches for day 11 and day that'll be the 11th and 12th matches for today. And I guess that'll be it. So yes, as I mentioned before, there's been a bout of lower viewership for this, and I do want to start alleviating that. I'll definitely update people on what my next actions will be, but the next thing I might take is bringing in a guest. I can possibly bring in some people to talk over too, so we'll have more back and forth than just me trying to explain everything, I guess. Anyways, what a match day! So many close matches today. Like literal 1 to 2 point finishes today. It's crazy. Congratulations to round 1 and Team Apina Vrames for getting on the board. And yes, very. So yes. I guess they'll be wrapping up for today. They're also, the commentators also, I guess, talking about how dramatic today, the entirety of today was. It really was like so many close matches. It's insane. 1 point on Big Somtam, 2 point on Gradius, 2 point on Donkey Dong. It's unfortunate what happened to Cellcat and also Cellcat and Game Panic, but everyone's just fixing to win anyway. So everyone's fixing to win that grand prize. Anyways, 20 million yens on. Okay, I guess they're going to wrap up. Not much in news, of course, other than the next matches. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more things soon, I guess. Follow them on the social media. And yes, next week will be the next. Anyway, next week will be the. It'll be the next week. And they wrapped up, and I guess I should wrap up too. So right, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming down today, for watching. It's very much appreciated. Yes. I'll probably have to pause this, and yeah, thank you so much again for coming down. I'll continue informing people within social media on what my next actions are potentially going to be. But yeah, I'll potentially bring in a guest next week for next week's coverage. So yeah. Alright then, I guess I should probably just conclude right now. Thank you so much for watching today. Next week I should be back next week to cover it again, pending any like changes of mind or anything, change of mind or unforeseen circumstance or anything. But yeah, thank you so much. See you around. Goodbye.